Just wanted to drop a quick update for the day. Um, at this point, as evidenced by the local news, the spacecraft Peregrine that Astrobotic sent into orbit just a few days ago, as you all know, has officially reached the point that it will not be able to complete its mission and soft land on the moon. As was evidenced through their Facebook feeds and all the information they've been putting out. We most recently got a nice picture here. There's been a couple more come out since, I believe, but this is the first picture that came out of the spacecraft that did show the crumpled foil insulation, and it was made pretty clear that the damage to the fuel system had made the mission something that could not be completed. Reading through all the releases and all the press releases that have been posted on social media since then, the spacecraft has been operational for about 32 hours. This is about two releases ago. As you can see, the spacecraft started to tilt away from the sun, reduced its generation. The team was able to update and provide more power to the solar panels, which allowed them to fire up about 10, if I'm not mistaken, about half of the scientific payloads on board. The spacecraft has not gotten any better with respect to its possibilities of landing, but it has given them some cause to believe that the original estimate of 52 hours of propellant remaining, which was released about an hour ago, can be extended. The engineers are working hard to try to squeeze out as much science as they possibly can. But the spacecraft has been in orbit for 4 days, or been in space for 4 days. It's stable, it's operational, and they're doing as much as they can to have the spacecraft survive as long as it possibly can. But they're estimating at least 52 hours of operational propellant remaining. That will allow them to continue to reorient the solar panels towards the sun, to provide power to the batteries, to get as much good science as they possibly can. Got this shot from Astrobotic's X page, and they've got 10 payloads, as I indicated, so far that have received power. The lunar rover is powered up, at least. Colmania, the M42 radiation detector, the linear energy transfer spectrometer, the near-infrared volatile spectrometer system, the neutron spectrometer, say that 3 times fast, the Peregrine ion trap mass spectrometer, the Picari Suites lunar dream time capsule, the optical precision autonomous landing system, and the navigation Doppler LiDAR. As you can see, many of these payloads, or at least half of them, are NASA payloads. So what they're attempting to do is at least power up as much as they can, get as much good science out of these payloads as they possibly can prior to the lander losing its ability to position itself to where it can continue to recharge the batteries and become end of mission at that point. So they'll try to get as close to the moon as they possibly can. It's a shame. We hate to see it happen. It was our first attempt to make a soft landing. But at this point, they're going to do everything they possibly can to get as much good science as they possibly can out of this. We'll keep you updated on that as more information comes through. This week we've got a few more things going on here in the next couple of weeks. A lot of launches in the next couple of weeks scheduled. We were going to supposed to have a launch this morning at about 4 o'clock Eastern. That was going to be the shot out of Vandenberg from Starlink 710. That was postponed for a third time due to weather at the recovery area. So they're going to attempt that launch again. That'll be tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, and it'll be same time. 03:59 is the hopeful time they can get that off the ground out of Vandenberg. And hopefully this attempt to be the charm. We will be there to bring it to you live, simulcast also. I figured 3 days getting up early, it's got to be good. Just got to be good. Also, tomorrow, we have a second Starlink that's supposed to be leaving from the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. That's 637. That's the mission number, Starlink 6-37. The time is scheduled right now at 6:52 p.m. Central Time. It's 18:52 hours. And we will endeavor to bring that to you also. That launch right now looks to be good, and wanted to check weather. But we're having rain here in Central Florida. We've had some heavy weather in the last 24 hours, so that'll be kind of up in the air. We'll keep you advised of that, and we will bring that to you again. That's tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, early evening, 7:52 at night. So we have the potential for two launches tomorrow, and two launches tomorrow. One from the West Coast and one from the East Coast. And then also today at 1600 hours, it's 4 o'clock Central, NASA is going to be having a unveiling of the X-59 spaceplane. And we're going to try to simulcast that also and stream that out for y'all. That'll be exciting. Not sure what the event's going to bring. I know they're excited about bringing this new supersonic space plane out, and it should be an interesting event, and should be a lot of fun to watch. So we'll be bringing that to you, and that'll be again at 4 o'clock Central Time, and you can catch that certainly NASA channel. You can catch it here with us, and we appreciate that if you can. And then along with everything else going off, the big thing for me that I wanted to bring to you this week would be next Wednesday. And next Wednesday is the Axiom Mission 3 that's scheduling to leave from Cape Canaveral at 1711 hours, be 5:11 Central Time. I will be there live, and hopefully if that launch gets off the ground, as we hope it does, gets off the ground safely, we'll bring that to you as a live stream. And that'll be again at 5:11 depending on weather. Right now, the long-term forecasts right now for next Wednesday are perfect. Everything's looking good, 0% chance of rain, but there's a lot yet to be gone through, both mechanically and weather-wise, as was the launch this morning that was bumped at Vandenberg. The weather wasn't the issue locally, the weather at the recovery zone was. So we'll keep a close eye on that. But right now the long-term weather forecasts for Central Florida and for Merritt Island are looking very good. I will also keep an eye on the Space Force Weather Squadron, and they will keep us up to date as to what things look like and what their thoughts are with respect to the percentage of liftoff based on weather conditions. So that'll be an exciting Wednesday, and if any of you are in the area and you can make it out to Merritt Island area, that would be great. I know there are tickets that you can see it from the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Center if you'd like, with a paid admission. It's a great place to watch it, great people out there. You can also see it from many other locations. Out of Cocoa Beach, the boardwalk, there's a ton of places to go see launches from out there. And if it's a clear day and the overcast levels are good, it will be a real good show. So look forward to that, and look forward if anybody can make it out to Kennedy. I look forward to seeing you, meeting you out there. And I'll be out there like everybody else, bright and early, trying to get that spot, the perfect spot for a live broadcast. So with that, we'll cut this off right now. Time right now is just before 2 o'clock Central. A couple of hours we'll go live and bring that X-59 unveiling to you. As always, appreciate the subscribers. If you are not a subscriber, I would really appreciate you considering subscribing to the channel and liking the channel. It helps with the YouTube giving us an opportunity to be seen more. And we are looking forward just to keep on bringing you as much possible and to bring you as much live as we can. So if you can subscribe, if you can like the videos, it would be greatly appreciated. And anyway, with that, we'll be back in a couple of hours. We will stream that event. And then we will just keep streaming them this week because it's going to be a busy week on the Space Coast. Look forward to seeing you shortly. This is Papa D. We'll see you shortly.